Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is a Montezar from the Chicago camp coming back with you, or coming back to you, with part two of Power to the Beast. All right, in part one, we looked at the letter, all right, the article in regards to the UN asking for absolute powers in the event of a global pandemic or some kind of uh, unnatural thing happening in the earth. Okay, an example of that would be blocking out the sun. Okay, some unnatural event. So they're asking for these powers that would give them absolute control, even over a sovereign nation's laws. Okay, um, they're going to be helping to roll out a digital ID system. Okay, now we already know that the central bank digital currency, all right, is going to be headed by Fed now. Well, what really is Fed now? Okay, all of this is Amalek. Okay, we also covered that Yahweh Shai is coming back to a world that's going to be ruled by Esau Edom. And Second Ezra 6 and 9 says that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. All right. Um, so in part one, we also alluded to the beast. Okay, the name of the video is Power to the Beast. So now we're gonna get into that. Okay, because when reading these articles, we filter everything through the scripture. Okay, so let's start here. Revelation 17. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Okay? The great whore that sitteth upon many waters is America. Okay? Let's see. This is Nahum 3:3. It says, The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. All right, so um, the well favored harlot, all right, that's the United States, okay, America. All right, it says, I will show unto thee the judgments of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right, so the wine of her fornication, all right, is all of her confusion and philosophies. Jeremiah 51:7, it says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. All right, and Babylon is confusion. Jeremiah 51:13. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Okay, all right, and the many waters represents people and nations. Verse 3. So she carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, so we know in this truth, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right, has revealed to us Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai opened up the seals, right? So Yahweh Shai loosed the seals, all right, and the understanding has been given. Okay, what is the understanding? Well, the understanding of the beast, right? And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon. That red dragon is Esau, Edom, and his kingdoms, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. Okay, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. We just read in Jeremiah 51:7 about her golden cup. And upon her head, her forehead, was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. You see, America is trying to push its abominations all throughout the earth. Even most recently, you have America trying to push the abominations into Uganda. Okay, Uganda has some strict laws pertaining to LGBT and the rainbow people, and America is trying to say that, you know what, this is a human's rights violations, and Uganda's like, get your ass out of here! Don't give me that human rights shit. You know, you trying to come over here with that old, homosexuality, and we ain't having it. That's really what they're saying. You're not pushing that shit on us. That's what Uganda is saying. Okay. Verse 6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. All right, so there's plenty of saints, all right, that have been killed, all right, by America. Okay, you have the transatlantic slave trade. You have the 500-year war with the North American Indians. Those are Israelites. Okay, it's a lot of blood. Okay, and then also even in the future, all right, she wants to make war with the saints. Verse 7, and the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, and the 7 heads and the 10 horns are a representation of Esau, Edom's kingdoms on the earth. Okay, that's what the red dragon is. It's the Greeks, the kingdom of the Greeks, and the kingdom of the French, the kingdom of the Spanish and the British and the Germans. Okay, and the British. All right, and the Romans. It says, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. The beast that was and is not, and yet is, all right, that's America. Okay, so America is part of this red dragon. Okay, and so you have Great Britain, and then you have America. All right, and America is really bringing back Rome, because the this Roman or the American empire, right, is the regeneration of Rome. Verse 9, and here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains, and mountains represents kingdoms, on which the woman sitteth. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is, and the other is not yet come. When he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. All right, talking about America. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. Okay. Let me see something on this. All right. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Okay. What is the beast? We said the beast was Esau's kingdom, right? Having 7 heads and 10 horns. And these past kingdoms are your Greeks and your Romans and your Spanish and the French and the British, all right, and the Germans, both Germania Major, Germania Minor. And the 10 horns represents the European Union, okay, which is also NATO. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and Kings of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Well, how are they going to make war? Okay. Well, once they institute whatever they trying to institute, okay, once they tell you you got to take the stabby jabby, the stabby wabby, and you don't, you're going to be rounded up. All right. This is Second Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste to take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. All right, just another example of the beast, right, making war with the saints. 15, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitude and nations and tongues. We just read how the United Nations, all right, is trying to get absolute power, okay, and control, so they can make plans, all right, to enforce their agenda upon sovereign nations. 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right, so Revelation 17 and 16 is saying that the European Union slash NATO is going to turn on America, all right, and burn her flesh with fire. Okay, and that's what these intercontinental ballistic missiles are going to do. Verse 17, for the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So this is all being done by the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? He ruleth in the kingdom of men and give it to whomsoever he will. You see? It's all by his design. Okay? This is his show. This is his movie. Okay? Verse 18. And in closing, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right? So America is that great city that reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right? You have military installments in all these countries all over the world. Okay? And all of that, again, people are going to turn on, those nations are going to turn on America, and they're going to hate the whore, and they're going to burn her with fire. America, the dollar is over with, it's done. The BRICS nations have all gathered together, and they're not going to use the American dollar as the reserve currency. Okay? So eventually, America pretty much is going to be bankrupt. Okay? These countries are bankrupting uh, America because the dollar is going to be completely worthless. That's why they got to come in and give you some money. They got to come in and electronically give everybody an allowance. That's their plan, okay? Until they perform their enterprise. And the whole world is going to be offered the MOTB. The whole world is going to be offered that RFID microchip because the Lord said the whole world is going to be what? Tested. Okay. All right. So this has been Power to the Beast. I pray that this lesson was edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.